What is a module? A module is an organization tool to help you structure your course. A module is similar to a file cabinet, but digital. Modules can include several different things. Modules can include assignments, quizzes, files, pages, discussion board questions. You can also create headers for your modules, external URLs, and external tools. Modules can be organized in a manner that works best for you and your students. Some ways modules are organized can include the week, month, topic, and unit. Remember, it is your course and can be organized to best suit you and your students' needs. I just want to show you the different functions that modules can use. As we stated before, modules can include anything from assignments, discussions, quizzes, pages, URL links, many different things. So if you first want to add a module, you would click Add Here. If you want to view the progress of what the students have completed and not completed, you would click here. So if you look at my modules, you notice that there are some that have the green check mark and some have the no symbol. The no symbol means that the students cannot see this module and they cannot complete the work within that module. And then the green symbols are where it's active and the students can see the work. So if I click the student view, you can see that they only have the 2 modules that are posted. Also, I just want you to take note of this where you see this one is here and then these ones I can't open. I'm going to talk about why that is in a second. So when you want to add something to a module, you will hit the plus button. I'm going to do it in this one. Say I want some assignments. Say I'm going to do, if I want to do multiple, you can just hit shift and that will take it. If they're in different places, hit control and then that you can pull up different activities. If I want to add a quiz, I can do the same thing with that. And I can add an item. But you can only add the same amount, the same type of assignment, multiple at the same time. So now I want to go through and add a discussion. $1 million, add that. So now I have all of my assignments listed. We'll add one more. Add a page. Okay. So I have different things that are established in here. And if you want to move them, say you wanted 1 before 2, you could just simply slide it up that way. Now, I wanted titles for this. So if you want a title for each module, you would hit the plus button. And instead of adding the assignment, you would do a text header and say I wanted the students to complete this on Monday. Add the item, and maybe I want to move it up here. Lesson 1 on Monday. I want them to do lesson 2 on Tuesday. Could add Tuesday, just so when the students and their parents are looking at this, they know what they should do when they should do it. Sometimes when you have things, a long list of assignments, students are unsure as to when they want to do that. You may want that, you may not want that. In my science, I had it animal studies, and then I broke it up as into their structure and then classification. So you could do many different things like that. So now I have my different titles. Now I want to make sure my students complete things in order. Some teachers do this, some teachers do not. I do this for my cool downs. So I want to hit the 3 dots and I'm going to hit edit. And I want to add requirements. So students must complete all of these requirements, and I want them to complete it in order. And if you want students must complete one of them items, then it can go that way. So if it's a page, you're going to have the student view the page, or you can have them where they click down at the bottom where it says mark as done, or you want them to submit the assignment. So every time that a student has to complete something, you want to make sure that they work through it. You would have them contribute to the page. So I'm going to update my module. So it doesn't really change things that are on your page. Notice how it has submit, contribute. So those are the things, the requirements that the students have to do to move on. And if you look up how I'm actually out this week, so I have that system in place for my students, so they have to submit, 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 contribute, submit. So if we go back to the student view, you notice how this I'm able to click on, but these I am not able to click on because the students have to complete this activity before they can move on. So if they click on this activity, they must complete it. So if I would hit next to get to the next assignment, so if I click next to get to the next assignments, it will tell them that I need to do other things before I'm allowed to complete this activity. Some teachers choose to do this, some do not. It's totally up to you whether you want to use it or not. Also, another feature that you can do is if you want to indent that to move that over just for organization skills, you would click the 3 dots. You would click the 3 dots and then that can be increased and move. If you want to edit the title, you can do that as well. And the only other thing that I would suggest is to make sure that you have it published so your students can see it, and then when you're done with all of the items within the module, then you can unpublish it. I tend to leave mine published until the end of the quarter. But again, modules are almost like your file cabinet and your sorting of your assignments to help the students. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out.
Hi, I'm Jamie Staub. I teach at Brentwood Middle School. I am the 6th grade language arts teacher, and I'm here today to talk to you about how to use the idea of pages through Canvas. So here's your pages slide. Page is basically where you want to store the information that you give to your students. So think about like notes that you take or anchor charts that you make or like stories that students have to read. This would be what you would want to use. The big thing about this is you can display your information here. However, it doesn't have to be graded. So that's a very nice thing about pages. Up here, where you can see is the title, and then you plug in your information here, and then you want to either click save, or you can save and publish for later date. A lot of our students use their to-do list. So if you want to add the to-do list for the students to see, to be able to do and make sure they read all the information, you can click that check and it will pop up for them. So to give you an idea of like what pages would look like, here is my Canvas page. And as you okay, here's my current Canvas page. So what I like to do is have how I have mine set up. I have my banner and then I have a calendar here where students click the day and that links them to their module of assignments. So before I show you that, over here on your sidebar is where you will find pages. Notice mine has a little eyeball with a line through it. That means that the students are not able to see that actual word there on their student view. So to do that, you click on settings and you go to navigations and you can mark which you'd like them to see and which ones you would not like them to see. However, it's very important that you leave modules open if that's how you're organizing your information, because that is the only way that students will be able to access these assignments here. So you click on Pages, and this is the front cover of my page. So that's going to be the first one that always pops up. So you want to click View All Pages. And you can go through here, and you want to go and you want to add a page. Here's where you would put your title. You can just type it, and then your information. You can change the font, the side, you can make bold, add colors, you can embed a document, you can steal things from, well, not steal, but take things from your Office 365, or even your Teams where you have things loaded here. You can make charts, you can embed, which is very important. So you want to just add the information you want here to give you an idea of all the tools and the things that you want to add. So, yep, you want to add it to your to-do list and click Save and Publish, or just save and you can publish it later. Here's an example of one of my pages to show you what it can look like. And this is a very, now my students are in 6th grade, so mine's not as fancy as you may want to use it. You can use Canva, you can embed things. However, here's something that like mine would look like. It has the story here where the students can download it or click on it. I have some with videos that they can use, or charts to download for them to see. So if you go through, you can see all the different types of pages that I have here. And then you would just go through them in alphabetical order to find what you need to see here. Now, once your page is made, whether it's published or not, you can click on your modules. And this is how you organize it. I do mine by the days of the week. You can do yours by the weeks or the units or however you want to set it up. However, as you can see, here's how I have it set it up with the dates, and then I add the pages. So all you do is click the plus symbol. You want to change this to page, and then you click on the assignment you want to add, and you click Add Item. And then it will appear right here. As you can see, it's notes, and then here's what the students would see. So that's how to create pages and how to add it. If you have any questions, feel free to always contact me. My contact information is jamie.staub@bbsd.com. Thank you.